I'm Jake Sandman, and I'm coming to you live from a hotel room in the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, with a breaking story. Our research team is addressing the role of biotechnology in finding treatment for those suffering from various types of cancers. Cancer is a general umbrella category for medical conditions in which the DNA of cells becomes damaged, and they do not die when they should, but instead uncontrollably divide and often invade other parts of the body. There are more than 100 types of known cancers. Researchers all over the globe are working assiduously on potential cures. Innumerable lives would be saved if they are successful in their efforts. Certain types of cancers are treatable if diagnosed early enough, but unfortunately most remain untreatable. Various cancers kill over 7 million people worldwide each year, with more than half of those people being under 70 years old. This overwhelming statistic makes it easy to understand the immense importance and urgency of working to find an effective cure. The number of cancer cases is rapidly increasing due to a variety of factors, both dietary and environmental, so research needs to be accelerated, and it is undoubtedly of utmost importance that this research is successful in the near future, or millions more will die before their time. Fortunately, researchers and scientists have already developed methods of foreseeing cancer and are currently working hard to develop new methods of destroying cancer cells before it's too late. Predictive genetic testing is a practice that is becoming rapidly more common and rapidly more affordable as well. The goal of this type of testing is to determine if an individual is at risk for different types of cancers by running medical tests to check for mutations in his or her genome. It is most often done on people who have a history of a particular type of cancer in their family and have a high potential to inherit the condition. For example, a woman whose mother or sister has suffered from breast cancer would likely want to get her genome checked for mutations in the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes. In genetic testing for cancer, several blood samples are usually drawn from a patient's arm and sent to a lab where genetic tests will be run to determine if there is a mutation that will cause one to be at increased risk. It is not difficult to see the huge benefits of such technology. A person whose result is positive is now granted the ability to make changes in the way he or she lives in order to reduce risk. A person may also be able to detect if he or she has a problem earlier than one who did not know he or she was vulnerable to cancer. Genetic testing may also be done on a person who already has cancer, and these tests can help determine the likelihood of survival or which treatments will be most successful. Researchers around the world are not only trying to prevent cancer, but also find new ways of treating it, mitigating or replacing the unpleasant side effects or inefficiencies seen in chemotherapy treatment. The Cancer Cell Signaling Research Project, already underway, led by a team of researchers at the Turku Center for Biotechnology in Finland. The team's goal is to identify novel signaling mechanisms involved in malignant cell growth. Isolating proteins associated with the spread of cancerous cells could result in new frontiers in genetically modifying these proteins to behave in a way that would best benefit a patient. Various techniques are being utilized in attempts to purify signaling protein complexes. TAP, or tandem affinity purification, involves creating a fusion protein with a designed piece, the TAP tag, on the end to allow rapid purification of proteins under native conditions of complexes, even when expressed at their natural level. Strep tag purification uses affinity chromatography to purify or detect proteins. A strep tag is a man-made peptide made up of 8 different amino acids, which is attracted to streptactin. This interaction allows strep tag proteins to be isolated easily and efficiently. If the project is successful, this could be the next breakthrough in eradicating cancer.
Crikey, it's a nanowire. These things are brand new technologies that science has created to combat glioblastoma, a type of brain cancer. Cancer cells in the brain spread via nerve fibers and blood vessels. The nanowire functions to attract cancer cells and transports the cancer cells to a tumor collector. Due to the nanowire's attractiveness in its energy field, cancer cells can't resist the temptation to ride along the nanowire. The nanowire is more attractive to cancer cells than a normal signaling nerve pathway or blood vessel. Cancer cells ride along the inserted nanowire all the way to the tumor collector, which is the drug cyclopamine.
Oh.
Greetings, my viewers. Today, we will be talking about artificial lymph nodes. Lymph nodes are vessels containing immune system cells that clean the body of harmful substances. Lymph node system can be infiltrated with cancerous, malignant cells from other parts of the body by being connected to organs. Lymph nodes are pathways between organs. Artificial lymph nodes, if inserted into the body, would create a stronger immune system with more immune system cells, like T cells. Also, these artificial lymph nodes that scientists are creating today have antigen-specific T cells, which has been proven to be effective in strengthening the immune system and targeting cancer cells. Patients with antigen-specific artificial lymph node transplantation saw a major decline in the rate of growth in tumor volume on average compared to patients with artificial lymph nodes. Every day, new discoveries are being made on how to combat cancer. Hopefully, one day, we will find the cure.
I'm fresh.
You gotta
Gotta be fresh.
Cancer usually isn't referred to as a good thing, but a lot of good can come out of cancer research. New technology is constantly being developed, and every life that can be saved makes all the hard work and money that cancer research needs completely worth it. One example of all the good cancer research is doing is that lung cancer death rates are continuing to fall. From 1975 to 2010, there's been a 29.3% decrease in the rate of lung cancer deaths. There was also a 17.1% decrease in colon and rectum death rates, 15.6% decrease in female breast cancer death rates, and an 8.4% decrease in prostate death rates. And the number of cancer survivors is expected to increase to 18 million by the year 2022. Not to mention all the new technology that comes out of cancer research. A new type of cold cap system may help prevent hair loss during chemotherapy. Another new discovery made with a research team in Montreal found a new way of treating leukemia. They disabled the gene BRG1, which is responsible for tumor growth and is a key regulator in leukemia stem cells. Not all the technology and discoveries have to strictly help cancer. A lot of the discoveries made about cancer can also go on to help in other fields of medicine. An example of this is that a fatty acid metabolism of cancer cells turns out to be similar to what happens in neurons during depression. By studying fatty acid metabolism, scientists and doctors are also able to learn more about depression. One of the biggest benefits of cancer research is definitely helping to cure people, such as Kelly Latham, who was diagnosed with stage 2 invasive ductal carcinoma right after getting married. Luckily, the tumor was removed and she is now cancer-free. There are hundreds of stories just like this every day of people overcoming the odds against them and beating cancer thanks to modern cancer research. Cancer research often leads to other discoveries and unexpected cures for other diseases. It leads to better medications, better treatments that make survival rates go up and quality of life better, and it makes people not so afraid of the C word, since they think it's not as bad as it used to be, and chances of survival get better every day. Cancer research really helps to bring the world together, from doctors and scientists all over the world to organizations that help raise money, to stores like CVS that ban the sales of tobacco to help cut down on lung cancer, to the everyday citizen who donates whatever they can to help move cancer research to finding a cure. That is the pros of cancer research.
I'm Joe Lynch.
and I'm going to teach you about the cons of cancer research. You know what really annoys me? Everyone running around the gym with those little yellow wristbands. You know why? Because charities like that, bro, they're fake. All these cancer companies asking for more and more money, when it turns out they're not really even spending it on cancer research. Not to mention, cancer, it's not a germ, alright? You can't just cure it with chemicals. You know what? Every cancer is different. It's different kinds, different treatments. Alright? Paddle me, bro. Let's go. Ping pong. For example, the Cancer Fund of America raises $98 million, and only 2.8% of that goes to actual cancer research. You know where that rest goes? Advertising, bro. Paying people that work there. Yeah, bro. Guns out, sun's out. But just be careful. Make sure you wear tons of sunscreens. You don't want any of that melanoma. Alright? Cool. You know what else is disappointing? The Breast Cancer Relief Foundation raises $63.9 million. And only 2.2% of that money actually goes towards helping people with breast cancer. Like, where is the rest of the money going? I mean, advertising, paying the workers, but the whole point is to help people. It's not worth it. 156, 157, $158 billion is what is annually spent on cancer research. But however, as we know, most of that money is improperly used, plus cancer can't even be cured with just one cure. There's multiple types of cancers. And to me, bro, that is straight whack, alright? And now to Grant, from a message for our sponsors.
If you're looking for a good book to read at night, Campbell Biology in Focus. Right to sleep.
Bro, please. I don't read knowledge, alright? I drop it, and then I pick it up and do some curls. What's going on now? So remember, the 3 most important things: Pilates, biotechnology, and CrossFit.